Alayna Joy on the podcast. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We started a second podcast together called Chosen Family with Mac and Jemmy, and we are promoting it on this episode. But this is standalone, a great episode because you know you love Alayna Joy, and you know she brings the fire. And we talk about her tongue ring and oral sex techniques and whether or not those things are a good thing together or a bad thing together. And we want you to write in and let us know. Do you have a tongue ring or partner with one? Let us know how it goes, okay? And also, guys, the touring, go and check out my website to sign up for my text alerts and maybe consider donating $1 to the Patreon. Did you know that we release 4 episodes of bonus content a month, plus all the uncut episodes of this? Did you know that? And if you just want to make a small donation, $1 a month really, really helps. And get on my text list because we have lots of touring stuff coming up. We got Chicago, where I'm taping my special, Phoenix, Salt Lake City. So much great stuff coming up. South Florida again, AshleyGavin.com. Listeners, this episode is sponsored by Dipsea. Listener, do you like an audio story, like a short, sexy little audio story in your ear to get you turned on for your self-care rather than the more traditional video means, if you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta check out Dipsea. I love Dipsea. It super turns me on. And for listeners of the show, Dipsea is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/gay. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to DIPSEA stories.com/gay. That's dipseastories.com/gay. Hey, listener, this episode is sponsored by Green Chef. If you don't know about Green Chef, they make the best meal kits, especially when you're considering your health, on the planet. Go over to greenchef.com/Ashley599 and use code Ashley599 to get $5.99 per meal. That's nothing on your first box, and your first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well.
I know we talked about this already on our other podcast, Chosen Family podcast. I got my tongue pierced like a decade ago. I was always under the impression that getting your tongue pierced was like one kind of like queer culture, but also it was supposed to be a positive like pleasure thing. The first time that I like gave oral sex, it was like getting caught in places and it was in the way.
No.
I'm like, we've been lied to. Before you started recording, I could just hear you two talking in the background, but I couldn't see. And I was like, who is that person with the sexy, raspy voice? God damn.
Oh my God, thank you.
Like,
what?
I think if I told you had a sexy, raspy voice, I would immediately disintegrate in discomfort. So you fucking take it from Alayna because I can't
that's
provide
so
that
nice.
for you.
Thank you.
No,
That's so
thank
nice.
you. Oh my God.
I think
Oh
you're
my
the
God.
funniest clown human. Like anywhere you go, I'm like, that's the funniest person. That's what I think you are. Just zero sexual attraction from me.
Ashley and I could not be less each other's types.
Yeah. We're really. Well, it's
Oh
it's
my
not
God,
just
but
like
listen
even,
to that voice.
Well, she's a podcaster, baby.
I'm officially a podcaster now.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
what's
getting the
up?
rasp on.
You know, every time I get sick, I'm like, I'm literally Mila Kunis.
I'm literally
Mila Kunis.
How you doing, Alayna?
I'm good. I can't believe I'm back.
Favorite.
Again.
Alayna
Zoom,
Joy.
zoom.
If you're a fan of my YouTube channel, you know about the Zooms. If you're not a fan of my YouTube channel, you can fuck off, you piece of shit.
Fuck are you doing with your life?
Biggest bottom of all the bottoms, Alayna Joy. Bottom Nation favorite.
Sorry.
Queen of bottoms.
That's a
Are you a
switch up.
bottom? Is that too far to ask?
I mean, no. Like,
Oh, you're just going on vibe. You're like,
yeah, this is.
I'm just being silly.
okay.
It's very bizarre, actually. I feel like.
Wouldn't it be weird
there's
if
a
I
lot
called
of-
all the guest bottoms no matter what? As soon as I meet them, they like come on the pod.
I
I'm
kind
like,
of like it.
yeah,
I kind
there
of
you
like
go.
that for you and your future guests. No,
Thank you.
I think, I mean, who isn't a switch, really?
I agree
Thank
with you.
you.
This is a
Right,
kind of
so-
a deeply
Thank you.
philosophical. I think stone tops, I'm getting too woke. I'm getting so annoyingly queer.
No, what were you going to
be
say?
like, stone tops are tops and they are valid. And they
Of
are
course,
valid,
of
and
course.
it's fine if you're a stone top and you don't want to be
see,
touched.
this is where my baby queer is showing, is that when I picture stone top, I picture someone who just wants to sit on top of you like a rock. Is that what it is?
It's like
I picture
like
like
an
an
inverted pillow princess.
Stone
No, I
top
picture-
step on me.
Stone top sounds like a tombstone. I don't know what it
Stone top is the original dreidel, actually.
I think that another way to say it is a touch me not. Folks will identify
Yes.
as like a stone top or a touch me not. And then like maybe slightly hotter take, pillow princesses are also valid.
Oh, there are some people at home right now being like,
I'm about to.
people are getting upset. There are people who've been hurt by a
go
pillow
ahead, get
princess.
upset.
Okay, I'm going to say 89% of people are going to hate me right now. And then
Oh,
maybe
no.
a couple people are going to be like, thank you, because I didn't. What is a pillow princess?
Maddie. No. No one's
Oh, did
gonna
you think I was
hate
going to
you for
say that I was?
Yes. I was like,
I don't know what it is.
89.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, fuck pillow princesses.
I thought Maddie was going to be like, I'm a pillow princess. And I was going to be like, no, it's like 98% of people are going to hate you right now.
That's not I disagree.
Someone who just receives, traditionally the definition is someone who just receives oral without giving back.
Oh,
not necessarily
okay.
oral, just receives in general.
So
Like,
they picked the name for
idea-
themselves.
Yes.
No one was like, "Oh, you're not going to
it's
eat me out back."
illustrative.
I guess. Oh, sorry, princess. Like,
Right, exactly. Like that. You're a fucking bitch. I call you a pillow bitch. Well, I'm not getting into this conversation because
Why not? This might be a fun conversation to have.
I don't know.
Why would a stone top be valid?
Look,
but a pillow princess wouldn't be. It's the
Well, it
same.
sounds like
feel
they need
it's the
each
same
other.
thing.
They do need. They definitely need each other. They do.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I just like, I just think like it's in reciprocity. I am always trying different things with my partners that I know they like, even if I'm not necessarily inclined towards them. And you definitely shouldn't put yourself into like a super uncomfortable. You shouldn't do something
that's kind of how I feel.
that gives you trauma, obviously.
I feel like with partners, I'm like, okay, if I'm uncomfortable with it, absolutely, I'm not going to do it. But if I'm neutral about it, as in like I'm not
exactly.
uncomfortable, but I'm not necessarily turned on, but they're turned on.
Yes.
it turns me on that they're turned on, so I'll do it.
Yeah,
totally.
yeah,
That's how I feel too.
But like, when you're saying reciprocity, there's like an assumption that receiving isn't in certain situations isn't also like giving pleasure. Like if somebody wants to give, then you receiving is reciprocity, right? So if you have somebody who just wants to give, stick a pillow princess in there. Hell yeah.
Sure. Just that's not me.
And that's fine, Ashley. That's
Thank
fine.
you. I am valid, and I'm more valid than everybody here. And thank you for being here. Pew, 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 pew. I'm doing it. We can't hear it, but it is happening. We have
Didn't hear it either.
one of my co-hosts from Chosen Family Podcast.
Oh my God, we have a different podcast.
We have a different
That's my goal
podcast.
for this podcast is how many times can I mention our other podcast on your podcast?
Honestly, as many times as you want, because that's why
Chosen
you're
Family
here.
Podcast.
There you
Chosen
go.
Family Podcast. Listen to it
Yes.
everywhere that you listen to your podcasts.
Anywhere that you listen or watch this, you can go check out Chosen Family Podcast, and we'll put a link in the bio. Alex, put a link in the description. Alec, write it down. Yeah, you little bitch.
You little
I can only-
If you guys are chosen family, Alex is like the child you kidnapped and keep in your basement. This is not. I was like,
We chose him. He did not choose us.
yeah. And I'm like,
And what are you?
I'm your like cousin that you see like once a year at Thanksgiving. That's like, do you know what Comic-Con is?
And we love you.
You are
for
the
that.
I'm your-
gay cousin.
Yeah, I'm your biological family. I'm what you gave up to go to the other family.
But I'm so glad that you're here.
I'm so
Truly,
glad that I'm here, too.
it is. You are starting to feel like family
Oh,
on the podcast, and I'm so glad that you're here. And
you.
Alayna is obviously a huge YouTuber. Does all kinds of stuff on her YouTube channel. Just a wonderful human being. Great Instagram if you're into bouldering content. If you like hands, she is kind of the person you should really go. I mean, the veins are out of control.
I did.
If you've ever wanted to see a dick vein on a hand,
I have
Alayna's
literally, I have thought about starting rock climbing because of how gender affirming it would be to have those hands. I saw Alex Honnold and I was like, if I could just forearm down, sort of. You saying who made me be like, oh my God, I am still, there's a straight part of me too that I know who Alex Honnold is. He's the guy who did the, Alex, you know who he is, right?
Free Solo.
He's Free Solo.
Alex
he did
Honnold.
I'm the gayest person here. I would just like to say.
He climbed up Yosemite, Mountain Yosemite with no rope.
So he's a maniac.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. But sorry, why would not knowing Alex Honnold make you the gayest person here? I think the opposite.
There's
think
rock
the
climbing.
More you know about rock climbing.
There's gay bouldering, and then there's just like, men who take cold showers all the time. And that's what this guy falls into.
He lives in a van.
Listen,
yeah.
Maddie is like,
that's straight culture.
Absolutely not, because Maddie's thirsting after this guy, Alex Honnold, because of the hands. Because for gender affirmation,
well, you want
in the masculine hands.
Well, this is the problem with I'm bisexual and I guess, I don't know, gender fluid. I don't know who I want to be and who I want to fuck. It all kind of blurs together in a really confusing way.
What we need to do is a Venn diagram of who I want to be and who I want to fuck and see what the overlap in the middle. And someone just draw this guy's hands in the middle of the Venn diagram. And that's even better because it's going to look like a vagina in there or a bussy or whatever you want to call it, and then his hands in there. Please, someone make this art for our wall because we are going to be decorating this wall.
It's God and Adam, but it's me and Alex Honnold, and we both have his hands.
Yes, it's just that reaching the two of your hands. That's incredible. That's an interesting thought, though, to want the veins and the more masculine hands as like a gender affirmation, when like for me growing up, basically until I came out, I always hated my hands. Like it's like a thing I was about for years. Oh my God.
That was adorable.
That was so sweet. We really are.
This is my daughter's son.
Yes.
My daughter.
But
my Dawn.
I always hated my hands have always leaned masculine. And I hated that. But then after like coming out, starting to climb, I've embraced like it is a bit out of control. Like I will give you
don't
that,
say
Ashley.
what you were gonna say. Make the pun that you were gonna make. It's gotten what? It's gotten out of.
Yeah, that needed to stop as soon as it started. So.
Do you think your finger strength is good enough now that you could kind of just hook in and lift up an entire woman? Like,
I like that you called it hooking in as if there's a carabiner. You hook in and then you're like screwing the carabiner like lock.
I wonder. That's good. I wonder.
She's really strong, dude. She like posts like thirst traps of her like putting two fingers into those like those holes.
Oh my God, those look so crazy.
This is not a thirst trap; it's training.
It's a thirst trap.
I'm training.
If you were training, they wouldn't be on the internet.
It's like hot tips for like how to become a rock climber. It's helpful. It's a how-to. It's a guide.
I really love that this is your. You know what's been interesting about watching you do this is you really didn't start that long ago, and now you're so good at it. And it's really kind of your whole personality at this point. And it's somewhat inspiring, honestly, that you can pick up a skill and become so good at it so quickly.
That is insanely cool.
Like if you wanted to be that guy, Alayna's halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started like 2 years ago, let's say. Yeah, pretty much exactly 2 years ago. But I climb like 3 times a week. So it's not like I've been going hard. But yeah, I guess it didn't take
3 times a week is a lot for some people. Like for me, that would be a lot.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying is that it wasn't like 2 casual years. You know, like how you're saying it was like it happened quickly.
Yeah.
Like it takes work still.
Quickly, but it's been.
How do I become the person I want to be without having to work at it? That's the real question. That's a million. Well, we are in the apartment. We're having gay sex. We're having gay sex with a member of my chosen family. Ew. Alayna Joy. Oh, you know what? I'm exhausted, but I'm a little bit on fire today.
Yeah, dude.
You think so?
Oh, this is fun.
I haven't been on fire in here in a while. I feel like you've never seen me on fire.
That's not true.
You think so?
Yeah, but you're fucking on fire.
I'm on fire.
You're on fire.
I'm on fucking fire. I am Ashley Gavin. I'm a cis gay white woman. She, her pronouns. I identify as having a text list. Get on it so I will text you. I will text you when I tour your city, you piece of shit.
Ashley, I have literally started saying this in real life. When I talk to people in real life now about our podcast that we have, Chosen Family Podcast. And they ask about my co-host, and I'm like, oh, Ashley, she's a comedian, da-da-da-da. People are always asking me, oh, is she going to come to Vancouver? Is she doing shows here? Let me know. And I'm like, well, she does have a text list.
She identifies as having a text list.
Her piece of shit.
Her pronouns are city-state.
Oh, that was so good. I hope that comes through. That was so good.
Pronouns are, you can sign up internationally.
It does work. It does work.
Yeah,
and then, as always, my hall monitor to keep me from getting canceled. I really need to write these. I used to, when Gara and Kate were on the pod, I wrote them down in advance. But now I'm so busy, I haven't had time to write puns down. Alayna, what was your favorite subject in school?
Oh, God. Theater?
Theater.
Does that count?
No, that counts.
I was a theater kid.
Sure. Straddling the gender line of stage manager and that nerd
Director?
who didn't get into the show. I don't fucking know what you are.
Someone relight the fire, baby.
Oh, no.
No, fuck off. No, I'll get it.
I picked
Hold
the
on.
wrong subject.
Theater
Yeah.
kid. Non-binary.
I was about to help you, and then I was like, why would I?
No,
you
help me. Like a
Yes,
gender
and.
fluid theater kid.
You're a theater kid?
Like a theater kid. No, because I feel like a stage manager is like a dyke.
I was a stage manager.
Well, there's your gender.
But I was also an actrice.
Right. Okay.
Gender fluid.
There it is.
So
the Venn diagram. Stage
something
manager,
about,
dyke, and actrice.
something about there's something about being dressed in all black and moving furniture around on the stage feels like you for some reason.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said.
You know what I mean? You disappear, but you're also responsible for the set.
Dude, I teched an entire show by myself. I learned how to do lights and shit. I helped run a nonprofit theater company.
There's your gender.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That is my
anyway,
gender.
I'm going to write some puns down. Hold me to it. Listener, put in the comments if you're on YouTube, write those damn puns, Ashley. We miss them. Do you miss the puns?
Yeah, you're right. Let's mobilize 500,000 people to bully me. Everyone in the YouTube comments for the algorithm. Fuck it. Throw your friends into the meat grinder of content. No, you can do it. That's funny.
But anyway, Maddie Wiener.
Hello, I'm Maddie Wiener. She, they pronouns. Gender, I think we've decided on gender is buffering is a nice way to say it. And I have an email list. And
I'm so proud of you for starting your email list.
Thank you. I'm excited. I have an email list and I'm on Instagram and YouTube at Maddie T. Wiener. I'll be dropping a half-hour special at some point. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And Alayna, do you mind introducing yourself in the way that we always do here?
I do, not at all. My name's Alayna Joy. She, her pronouns. I am a white, cis, gay woman, lil bottom bitch.
Yeah.
Plot twist, I identify as a pillow princess this whole time.
No, I will stop. I will cancel Chosen Family. And people are going to get mad at me for doing that too.
Yeah, no, it's not for me, but it's for some people, and that's okay. That can be fun.
Okay, Alayna says it's okay, and I don't.
And I just found out what it is.
I'm messing around.
Was that
about
all the introduction things? I'm at Miss Fender with 2 R's pretty much everywhere. Alayna Joy. Maddie, you said that you're a baby queer?
No, do I have a booger?
No. You just have a moist upper lip.
Maddie is reaching across the screen. And
sorry, just some Patreon
Ashley's
content.
That was the most intimate. That was the most intimate thing that's happened to me in a while. And I have had gay sex this week.
That was my gay sex this week.
What I can see on your screen, I only see like half of each of your faces on the
Sure.
outside, so all I saw was a hand reach through the frame with a Kleenex and just gently dab your upper lip. It was beautiful.
It was soft.
that okay?
It was tender.
Was it
I'm proud
okay?
of you.
Thank you.
You will be an excellent lover one day.
But not for Ashley. Dear God, not for Ashley. The voice does nothing for her.
Okay, well, I need to do two things before I get into my gay sex. Actually, I need to
Okay.
do one thing, and then we'll get into the gay sex. All right? Because of our first episode of Chosen Family, Alayna, I don't know if you've seen this. I have gotten DMs and a bunch of comments telling me that I'm non-binary, and I'm hurt by it. I'm not even joking.
Wait, you literally say in the episode, like, I am not non-binary, and I'd
Yes.
rather people didn't say that.
It hurts me when I'm not perceived as a woman. Like, it makes me feel...
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that so hard.
No, it's pretty funny. It's funny because I think if you know me, you, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I understand...
Because I think it's funny to me because literally in the episode, you're like, I am not non-binary. I have explored this. I don't use they, them pronouns. My pronouns are she, her. So, like, the fact that the comments would just directly disregard that is, like,
kind of hurt my feelings because,
sorry.
like, I've been perceived as a male from my voice, and, like, that's never fun, but I'm sort of used to it. And I've been called sir twice this week in the street.
Oh my God.
So
Ashley,
I feel like
something
is in the
interject and
air.
tell you something?
Yeah.
I was getting an oil change the other day, and someone came up to my car
Great
to, like,
place
tell
to
me
be
where to go.
misgendered.
And he walks up to my car, and he, like, I guess couldn't quite see in or something. I don't know. And he goes, "Hey, boss, I can get you to go," and then realizes that I'm a woman and goes, "Oh, sorry, ma'am."
No! Stick with boss!
He corrected
Sorry, employee,
boss
subservient.
ma'am.
Sorry, let me take away 30% of this title.
He's like, wage inequality.
Oh, man, I almost let you have an abortion there. Okay. But
Sorry, continue. I just was like,
Oh, excuse
sorry,
me,
why
President?
did
I'm sorry, Mother.
you're on fire,
bizarre.
too. We're both kind of on fire. Who's more on fire?
Wow, don't ask. That's
We're going to find out it's
I
you.
can tell you at the end.
They're never going to tell me it's me. Even if it were me, they wouldn't let me have it. But it's always you. But yeah, I mean, like, it's just something in the air, I guess. A bunch of us are being misgendered. But I want people to know, like, it was just funny to me because I think we live in such a queer bubble that they heard me talking about the fact that I like being a masculine woman. Like, I like being perceived as a woman and as masculine. I love that. That's like my happy place. And I think it's so funny that we live in such a queer bubble that I can say that, have like long hair, wear pretty, I know they're kind of tomboyish, but like women's clothes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The whole thing, women's jewelry. And we disregard all of that. They're like, they're having a gender conversation, so I'm going to call them they, them. Like, that's how,
right.
that's how.
And it's like it actually is misgendering and like disrespectful. Like, you know what I mean? It's
they
like,
know better than the people calling me sir on the phone.
yeah.
The people calling me sir on the phone, it's a genuine mistake. People in the comment thread calling me non-binary, like they're hearing what I'm saying and they're like, no.
I'm going to decide for you.
Uh-huh.
So just to clear the air, I feel euphoric as the person that I am. And it took me a long time to get here and feel very good in my femininity and my masculinity and the woman that I am. So please don't
but people
take it away
not
from me.
believing you, people not believing what you say, that's
the most womanly thing. Yeah, exactly.
In itself.
And Ashley's very comfortable being binary because she was a computer programmer.
Okay.
Very good.
I've been sitting on that one. Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. I did have gay sex this week. I have two stories.
You have a moist lip again.
Ugh.
Wait.
I thought it might be too
Maddie
much if I
was
did
like,
it again.
May I?
We can continue to have you dab. You want to dab the sweat off my brow? When I take my special, do you want me to fly you out and pay you to dab the sweat off of my? I just say bottom, and then like a bottom runs
I'm in a little
on stage.
court gesture. Yes, Mrs. I'm like a medieval squire.
Yes. But anyway, I have two. I said something this is one of them short, one of them's a little longer, and I think has a funnier punch. But the short one is about something just so embarrassing that I said.
Oh no.
And the other one is just something so outlandishly hysterical that I saw on a date that I was like, oh my God, me and my date laughed so hard. So you could either have the date story or the thing that I said story.
I mean, the thing you said. I need to hear you.
Okay.
Wait, we only get one?
Well, because I gotta dole these. Listen,
Okay,
this
yeah,
podcast
yeah.
is almost 3 years old.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
She's running out of.
You gotta-
Ash's poor pussy is calloused and
She's
filing work condition violations
Yes.
for over hours, and
Yes.
yeah, it's not good.
It's
You need to get unionized.
well, I just got workers' comp, and they were like, "How many people are on your payroll?" And I was like, 2, me and my pussy. But so
I live in there when the podcast turns off.
Wait, what?
Sorry, that was gross.
No, I missed it, but
I
I
was
want
trying to make a riff that we all lived in there when the cameras go off, but that doesn't make any sense.
I love
and it's
that riff.
gross.
No. I think that's a great riff.
Not in a sexual way,
Alex!
in like
Anyway, okay. So look, I turned 35 last week.
Hey, congratulations.
I'm old. I have a main who I haven't, talked about this much because it's hard to talk about partners on the air because you want to respect the relationship and it's sort of like an open thing right now. And, but I'm really happy in it. And I would say I have not said this publicly, but I love this person. And, I feel very good. Yes, it is. And hopefully it'll be,
she's awesome. Can I say that I know her?
Yeah.
She's awesome. She rocks.
Yeah. Can I say that too? She's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's great. Thank you, Alayna. I actually really wanted your approval. Is that weird?
She's like
yours.
lovely.
I don't give a shit.
I know. I was like, no, quite honestly, yeah, mine does not carry as much weight.
No, I'm messing around. But I just didn't know you knew her that well.
Well, we went bowling.
Oh, that's right.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's awesome
Not
So-
too revealing? No.
and so funny.
No, is that too revealing? She
Maybe
is a
you
bowling
posted
heiress.
on Instagram that you're bowling, and maybe she posted on hers that she's
No,
bowling.
we're
There are
very good.
sleuths. They are sleuths.
I know there are, but we're very good about it. But I will say that we woke up on the morning of my 35th birthday, and we wanted to it was a very cramped week in terms of all the things I had going on, and we wanted to bang. It was something we wanted to do for my birthday, and I was feeling. This is so vulnerable.
Oh my God, you're so
embarrassing.
nervous.
Yeah, I'm like, you're actually stalling? I don't think I've ever seen you stall before.
Wow.
Well, also it's a short story, so we do have to carry out the tension. Alex, maybe put in, I don't know, maybe just repeat what I'm saying.
Soundboard.
Yeah, exactly. No, but and I'm working on a joke about it. That's how embarrassing. You know what's embarrassing when you start to write a joke about it? But we wanted to have sex, and I just felt very close to her and very good. So I asked her, I used the phrase, I said, would you like to?
Oh my God.
Oh, no. I know what you're going to say. My God. I know what you're going to say.
I can't. This is so hard for me to say out loud. I said, would you like to make love?
I knew it.
I don't know. And it came out. So I literally, the minute I turned 35, like within the hour that I turned 35,
so funny.
it came out of my mouth. Like I entered that new age bracket where you're like filling out a form and it just says 35 plus. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's
Yes,
like
yes.
under 18, 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 plus.
You oh yeah, ma'am. You can just check a societal trash can. That works. It's also, I like that you said that you didn't say I want to make love to you. You said,
I don't even remember
would you
how
like to make love?
I don't remember exactly how I.
May I interest the lady?
How did she respond?
she
to that.
she was not grossed
She
out.
came
and
immediately.
she was
Like,
interested.
done, already did it.
She was interested. So we did it. But the thing is that it is very loving between us. Oh God, I'm gonna barf. and the other thing about it is, I think I now understand what it is and why when you say that phrase, you think of like 2 50-year-olds and the sex lasts for 7 minutes.
Mhm.
I think that fucking is a totally different thing because in order to make love, you have to schedule a babysitter. You have to you actually have to construct it from the limited resources that you have. So this is the bit that I'm working on. It's like you fuck sporadically. And
nobody
and
makes love in a bar bathroom.
Right, exactly. To make love, there's like ingredients. And you have to actually cook it. And it takes time.
You're literally making it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the bit that I'm sort of working on. But I don't know why. She's the only ever person that I've said that to, and the only person where it
she's
came.
your main. You love her. Now you're 35.
Yeah. And I'm 35, and it's hugely embarrassing. And listener, if you're listening right now and you're like, I used to listen to this podcast because I thought Ashley had game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, if you're listening right now and you're thinking, I used to fuck instead of make love.
I mean, I did used to fuck,
We've
but
all
now my
seen.
hip hurts. You know what I mean? So there needs to be Advil and ice ready.
Is that part of the recipe for making
It's
love?
part of
Is,
the
like,
recipe.
a sore body.
A sore
An
body.
aging body. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was really good. And we also discovered the recipe for our quickie. Because we don't have a lot of quickies. It takes a while. And I think two vulva having people can relate to this pretty hard. It can take some time. But we found a 3-step quickie for us that works really well. Okay, all right. This is also like hugely
I need
vulnerable.
all the steps.
Well, we both like giving. This is so embarrassing. This is counterintuitive to what you think a quickie would be.
Okay.
So we start with a 69.
Why would that be counterintuitive? Why is that
Because we
funny?
both like giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
and
makes
then
perfect sense.
And then after that's done, we each do the thing to each other that we like to do.
Oh, wow.
And then, much faster.
That sounds so efficient, Ashley. Like, I don't.
It's incredibly
that's not
efficient.
a joke at all.
Okay. Well, there you go. I feel so vulnerable right now. I feel naked.
I
feel
think
fully
you just
naked.
shared the family recipe with so many queers out there who are like, oh God, I never thought of that.
Speaking of family, is that the recipe for your chosen family? We have a podcast called Chosen Family. It was not a good segue, but it was a segue. I don't know. Any thoughts on lovemaking?
Can I? Okay, when you said you're like, oh, a quickie, it's like 7 minutes something. Isn't 7 minutes the average for
Yes,
straight sex?
For men.
I gotta
Generally?
say,
for men with pinatia.
in
Yeah.
the relationships I've been in, I usually don't share personal information, but I think this makes everyone sound good, so I hope it's okay. But most sex I've had has been like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Have the guys you've been with,
No, you can ask me whatever. The only reason I might not share it is just for their privacy. But I'm like an open book.
what's your type with men?
Of legit like my type of guy?
Yeah, like
Like a kind of like lanky, brooding poet.
lanky.
A little bit, yeah.
Because the whole thing is that skinny
I see
dudes who go to the gym don't last as long.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't.
Because of blood flow and stuff like that. I'm not even joking.
I've never
They're
heard that.
They're healthier, so the blood goes
So
into
they
the
come
penis, so they
faster?
come faster.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Well, not all of them.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I
45
truly,
minutes for the straights?
Yeah, like
That's
I,
like
That's a
incredible
long
work,
time.
Maddie.
I thought that like all sex was like that was yeah. No, and then I find out the average amount of like how long straight sex you take, and I'm like, am I ugly? Like, why was it taking so long? No, but it was great. I'm not complaining.
He's like, this is awful. You're like, this is amazing. I don't want to be here right now. I'm having the best sex of my life.
Isn't it funny that that's how straight sex works?
If you ever want to leg up, like you try dirty talk with that voice.
Oh, thank you. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do dirty talk. I dirty talk a lot.
Well, there you go. Then it's not. Then the problem is not you.
Well, thank you. But it is
joke move is podcast dirty talk. Like when girls come over that know about the podcast, I instantly go, Helix, you bottom.
Oh,
HelixSleep.com/gaysex.
my God.
Do not.
Yeah.
God, you're a comic. That's so funny. That's the most comic thing ever is like, I could just be getting pussy right now, but I gotta make it funny. I'll fuck up the whole night to make it funny.
I gotta practice this riff. I gotta practice this new joke I'm working on.
I did that the first time I gave a blowjob.
What was the joke?
I made a joke.
This thing on?
It wasn't that, but I have a friend who does that.
You're a female comic?
No, I have
a friend who does that consistently. It's not. I have a friend who did that once.
About it
Listen, if the bit works, the bit works. If that's your A game, if that's part of your tight 7, you gotta. That was really just for the comedians that listen to this. The tight 7 joke. Listener, write in. Did you get that tight 7 joke?
I got the tight 7 joke. I thought it was one of the best jokes of the episode.
Well, thank you, Alayna.
Thus far,
I am on fire.
But dirty talk is good. I had a friend that told me he did that one time as a joke, and I thought it was really funny.
Okay,
but I think also
blowjob story immediately.
It's actually not as funny as I thought, but I did do a bit. But but the thing I was gonna say, I might want to cut this, but I can't decide. But the guy I was seeing at the time, for some reason, he was always doing this bit where anytime he smoked a cigarette, he'd go like, "Is this weed?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm kidding." I fell in love immediately. And then his dick was in my mouth, and I took it out, and I was like, "Is this weed?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Ha ha!"
No, that's great.
I was like, I thought it was funny.
Yes.
I also one time.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's just embarrassing. This made me more embarrassing. One time, we were.
I love bits during sex. Bits during sex is great.
I hate to say this wasn't a bit. This is just me not being good at sex yet. He was like, "Oh, I'm kind of into like rough stuff," and I was like, "Yeah," and I slapped his dick.
Oh my God.
Which is
like, no,
and he was like,
"No,
okay,
I meant."
Maybe ask next time.
Nobody does that.
Nobody's slapping dicks, really?
That's so funny
that's not a part of it.
Okay, well, I don't want to.
Not even during rough sex. There's no dick slapping.
That's so. You
not even like a light.
You a gold star lesbian at 35, and me losing my virginity at 18. That was my exact same thought. You wouldn't slap his dick. And he was like, he laughed. He was like, "That's not. What do you do?" I mean, it literally would be like.
Listener, write in. Have you slapped a dick? Do you like your dick slapped?
It would be like if she was like, "Oh, I like rough sex," and you slingshotted a rubber band at her pussy. I mean, it's like the least sexual. That's so funny. But what you're saying about quickies, I think it is easier with straight sex. So you go it's sort of like you can give permission for it to end faster if you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then you can make it hot. You can be like, "Oh my God, please for me," and then they're like, "Yeah." And then you're like, yay,
they're like,
but
okay,
also I'm late.
Will right now. That was excellent gay sex. This week on You're Having Gay Sex, our Patreon exclusive. Check it out.
Right as I'm literally making a girl come, the Teams call audio is ringing loud and clear. You know the one. They say they're requesting that you insert the Teams call sound.
I don't fucking know.
It goes like this. Do, 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 do. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Wait, we have to.
Okay, so you enact. You're banging a girl right now. You're banging a girl.
I'm banging you.
She's about to come.
I'm so banging you right now. You are getting banged.
You should make that your ringtone.
Which part of it?
All of what you just.
I'm getting banged.
Head on over to patreon.com/WHGS for up to 4 episodes, one every week of You're Having Gay Sex, okay? The $10 tier is 4 episodes, 5 is 2. The 3 is the Sunday school live stream and uncut episodes. And the 1 is a donation and access to our private Discord. Thank you, guys. Listener, I know who you are. You're young. You're young, kid. And you forget about things. You're not up to date on all of your subscriptions. Did you know that 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about? Are you really the best 20%, listener? I don't fucking think so. Maybe I don't know why I'm doing this character. Maybe for you it's an unused Amazon Prime account or Hulu. Whatever it is, are you really keeping track of everything? If not, you gotta get Rocket Money. I have been a user of Rocket Money since back in the day when it was called Truebill. Now they're my sponsor, but I loved them way before they were my sponsor because they made it so easy for me to cancel subscriptions that I had forgotten about, and they've saved me tons of money. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and cancels what you don't want for you. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may have found out that you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. And I know you've been through one of those horrible unsubscribe processes where they make it fucking impossible for you. Cancel all unnecessary subscriptions with Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/Ashley. Seriously, it could save you hundreds per year. That's rocketmoney.com/Ashley. Alayna, did you have gay sex this week?
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. I'm stuck on the 7 minutes thing because I'm like, when you said 45 minutes, Maddie, I was like, that is mind-boggling to me. But then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not the best person to ask because I was gay the whole time. So when people would talk about this 7 minutes thing where it's like, oh, average is 7 minutes, and then women would talk about wanting it to be longer. In my head, I was always like, why would you want it to last any longer? like, how quick can we get this done?
That's so funny.
Why would you want it to keep going?
Also, just like such a sign that you're fucking gay, dude. No, I want this to be 7 minutes is too
so
long.
funny.
I like 0 minutes.
I had this couple friend, and I remember them talking about how for some reason we were having a conversation about multiple orgasms, and they were talking about how both of them could. So one was a cis guy, one was a cis woman. And they were talking about how they could both have multiple orgasms. And
wow, lucky guy. That's very rare, I think.
I can't have multiple orgasms. Sorry, that really stopped everything dead in its tracks.
Really?
We can circle back to that.
We can circle back to that. Absolutely.
I come like a 45-year-old, Wisconsin beer drinker. I come and I pass out. I just fall asleep. I'm one and done. I'm drained. That's it.
I was picturing like the sounds for some reason when you said.
No. Hopefully it's a little hotter than that. But
oh yeah. Oh, you betcha. Oh, you betcha. I need a drink. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A cigarette is this
I
weed?
love the cheese ball.
Oh.
They were saying how it was like great and fun, but also a problem because they just would never stop, and like they would like not get other things done because it would just last all day.
That's my favorite type of sex.
Listening to this, like horrified. I was like, why would you? What the fuck? Like, in what world is anybody like wasting their day
having
like,
sex?
That's
so funny. In what world would anyone want to just have the best time of their life all day long with no responsibilities and just feel pleasure for hours and hours?
Wait, if you can come multiple times, does it not hurt when you touch it again?
No, it's like
you
you
just
can
gotta
get
warm
sensitive.
back up. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't think
A little refractory period.
I
It
don't know.
hurts you?
Yeah, after I'm like, don't touch it. I'm done.
Do you
It like
ever,
is too sensitive.
Do you ever,
Yeah.
not to get too personal, but do you
No.
ever like switch the ways? Do you ever like, if you have a quick orgasm,
Yeah.
do you
And then do G-spot. That could maybe work.
yeah, and then kind of alternate?
That
and
can
so
maybe
it,
work.
like,
G-spot's
kinda-
really hard to get though.
Well, you don't have to come
No,
that
but
way,
you
but you can
don't
just
have to
stimulate it and then
finish
switch
like
back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah. You
But I'm
kind of
almost,
leave.
I just feel like turned off. Like I'm like, I don't mean turned off like sexually. I mean turned off like powered down. Like I'm
This
like,
feels
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a moment that your gender,
it's a little
you-
affirming.
You do feel like a little bit, that
yeah,
feels masculine
it's a little
to me.
masculine.
Especially that you described yourself as a Wisconsin beer drinker. Which I understand there are women in Wisconsin who drink beer, but
That's exactly the gender that I am. Is I would squirt and then be like, oh, I'm tuckered out. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail your story.
no,
though.
not at all. I don't even know that
that's
we're.
that's the end of the story, but I'm also
there-
interested in you saying about the not having multiple orgasms, because that also used to be me.
Alayna's like a
for real?
really master deflector.
World.
Like Alayna,
Sorry?
I'm gonna like be trying to get Alayna to share a gay sex story with us because now if Alayna weren't like a 4-time repeat guest who I have another podcast with, Chosen Family, I wouldn't do this. But because I know Alayna, I feel like I can poke a little bit.
It's so funny because it's always like, oh, Maddie is the hall monitor nerd and is so nice and thank you. But put me next to a Canadian and I'm like girl with the dragon tattoo, dude.
Yes. I'm the fuel to your fire right now.
So no gay, but you did have gay sex this week. Just not something you feel like sharing.
I was thinking, I know we talked about this already on our other podcast, Chosen
And
Family
FYI,
podcast.
you are like 12 minutes into your sharing section. So like you have bypassed
we're in my
most of
time right now?
Yes. 3 minutes left. I don't usually say this out loud to the listeners, but
Okay, right, but we have a different podcast together, so like we know how things work.
we know how things. It's called Chosen
we know
Family,
how things
and we're
work.
so
It's
close.
like Hollywood,
Yes.
showbiz, baby.
Yeah. It's nothing like Hollywood. Actually, they won't buy anything that I make.
No, I was thinking about my tongue ring.
Oh
We talked about this.
Yeah.
You have a
But
tongue
since
ring?
this is literally like a sex podcast, I
Whoa.
thought this would be the place to really like ask the listener, because I am genuinely curious. Okay, let me back up. So with my 3 minutes of sharing remaining that I have.
No,
on
you
my
have all the
allotted
time in the world, but also Alex has to go to the airport.
Right. Okay. Go, Alayna. So I
I thought you meant Alex. Get out of here. Go to the airport.
Self-talk.
Leave. Wait, Alex, which airport are you going to? LaGuardia or JFK?
I swear to God, if this is cutting into my sharing time, Ashley.
And thank you. That's all we have time for. Maddie, did you have gay sex this week?
No, so I got my tongue pierced like a decade ago. And when I did, first of all, I remember me and my friend went together, we got them pierced. Mine was like in a different spot than hers. And I remember the piercer saying to me, oh yeah, this is where we put it for like lesbian women or for like women who have sex with women. And I was like, oh, like I wasn't at the time, but like it was so affirming. And
Oh my God, they didn't even ask you?
That
is a bold move. That is a bold. They didn't even check before they put the needle in?
It wasn't like, okay, no, I've told this wrong.
That
it
would be
wasn't like
crazy.
He chose that placement. They have to put it where based on where your vein is, your like big vein, they obviously can't hit that, so they have to put it in different areas based on that. And I asked him after we were like looking at our tongues, and I was saying like, oh, mine's like more forward, and he was like, oh, that's great for lesbians or something. Like,
and he just assumed you were a lesbian. You didn't say
I
it.
don't know. It was an offhanded comment.
I also like the idea that lesbians having a different tongue biology than straight women.
No, I think it's the idea of like that's where it's easy. You can be more precise because it was closer to the front, right? So you have more control over where the ball is. Anyway, I was always under the impression that getting your tongue pierced was like one kind of like queer culture, hashtag the gay agenda, but also that it was supposed to improve, like it was supposed to be a positive like pleasure thing. Like this was going to be good.
I had also heard this rumor
Yeah.
that a piercing on your tongue makes oral better.
Yeah, but then when I actually like started sleeping with folks with vulvas, it was actually our first episode together. When you had me on the podcast the first time, the story I told was of the first time that I like gave oral sex. It was like getting caught in places, and it was in the way.
No.
I know, and I was like, what is going on here? And I had to be like so careful and try to, figure out where I was going.
Why am I thinking of Flappy Bird, but with your tongue? And there's just like vulva flaps. There's just like hoods and flaps and things. You remember
It was
Flappy
like a
Bird?
maze.
Oh my God, the bird that you have to keep in the middle of the.
Oh
but
my God, that's
it's
so
like
funny.
Flappy Bird, but in a different way, and it's you and your tongue piercing, just being like.
Pretty much. It took a lot of concentration. And so basically, recently,
Flappy Bird deserved more. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I dropped the ball on that one. Flappy Bird
Maddie,
was
that's
great.
on you. It's on you.
I was on fire until you dropped the ball on Flappy Bird.
Long story short, 3 minutes short, we hope. I took it out recently. Goddamn game changer.
Yeah.
Like, what? So the question is to the listener, to anyone, you, Ashley, Maddie, have you had a partner who had a tongue ring? Have you received from somebody who has a tongue ring? Or do you have a tongue ring? Like, what's your experience? Because I'm like, we've been lied to.
Was it a ring or a stud with like a ball on it?
A stud with a ball it was. And like, when you really think about it, like the sensitivity, obviously folks have varying levels of sensitivity, but like for the most part, I don't think there's that many folks that would want a little metal ball ramming around in there.
Yeah. That kind of affects your ability to do that.
Yeah, because
Totally.
pinpoint on is like too much.
For a lot of people, yeah.
Exactly. And you want to do the broad, and even like, okay, like before I kind of knew I was going to have my like first experience before I had it. And so I was like Googling, right? Like looking up like articles.
I kind of had a feeling I was going to have gay sex.
But I was like reading articles and stuff, and they were all saying this kind of like ice cream motion.
Yeah.
Bottom to top.
Yeah.
Flat tongue. So that's what I went in with, and it was like an immediate no-go because of the tongue ring.
Yeah.
So I had to just kind of wipe that from the repertoire.
No pun intended.
Until, oh my God.
That's what I'm here for, kids. Well, thank you, Alayna. That was wonderful. We're gonna head over to Maddie's sharing corner with our little geek,
My
our
sharing
little
corner.
teacher's pet. Listener, did you know that research shows that sex is as mental as it is physical? So you need more than just an amazing vibrator. If you've dog-eared that one sexy chapter in a romance novel, or you have that particular scene in a movie that you always fantasize about, or if you're a little weirdo like me, maybe just a 2-second clip from a music video you saw in middle school. Well, then Dipsy can help you get there in a new way. With Dipsy, you can skip straight to the good parts. I love Dipsy. I use it all the time, and Dipsy is an app full of hundreds of short, sexy audio stories designed just for you. It's radically inclusive. Dipsy has stories for straight and queer listeners, and 56% of stories are voice acted by people of color. New content is released every week, so in between listening to your favorite stories again and again, you can always find something new to explore. Let Dipsy be your go-to place to spice up your me time, explore your fantasies, relax, and unwind, or just heat things up with a partner. For listeners of the show, Dipsy is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/gay. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/gay. That's dipsystories.com/gay. Listener, if you know me, I'm a little bitch, okay? My nutrition, never great. I've got problems. I'm a vegetarian. I have to mind what I eat, and I'm super busy. So it's hard for me to always be shopping and cooking. And that's why I love Green Chef. Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company, and they make it so easy to eat well with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat a more balanced meal, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. I love Green Chef. It is delicious and it's easy. It's fast and it's healthy. Just the other day, I did date night with my main, and we made Green Chef, and it was delicious and it was so fun. It was so romantic to cook together in the kitchen, especially because neither one of us is really that good to cook, so we both felt very good about ourselves. They've recently expanded their menus, so now you can choose from 30 recipes weekly. Holy shit! And like I already said, they've got something for every single lifestyle. You know, for me, it works because I'm a vegetarian, but maybe you're keto or something else. They've got something for you. And best of all, it's sustainable. Green Chef is the only meal kit that is both carbon and plastic offset. They offset 100% of their carbon footprint as well as 100% of the plastic in every box. You can feel good about eating this stuff. So go to greenchef.com/Ashley599 and use code 599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. That is an incredible offer. Let me break that down for you again, because there were numbers in it and you're gay, go to greenchef.com/Ashley599 and use code Ashley599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. Maddie, did you have gay sex this week?
I have never had less gay sex than I had this week. It was -1. Not only did I not have gay sex, I got food poisoning.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry that I laughed immediately.
No, it's pretty funny.
What was the culprit?
I don't know entirely. I got like a little like cheesy thing from Trader Joe's maybe that was frozen.
Okay.
You know, like sometimes when you're nauseous and then you picture a certain food and you're like, ugh, and you're like, that must have been it. But without getting too graphic.
No, I think you should get as graphic.
Okay. But I was supposed to do a road gig in Ohio. I had to cancel a road gig.
Graphic puke or graphic sex?
Oh, it's never graphic sex. It's
It will be
Maddie's.
one day.
It's Maddie's sharing corner.
But
there's no sex to be.
I won't go into details of like visually. There was not.
You were
sex,
supposed
though.
to go to Ohio.
I was supposed to go to Ohio. I had to cancel a gig like 4 hours before I was supposed to get on the flight and lost a lot of money.
Wow, I've never canceled a gig.
I really was like, it was the last thing I wanted to do. I was like, I can't cancel a road gig, but I was at 2 a.m. I was like, I don't feel so good. Let me go to the bathroom.
Where in Ohio?
It was like a college.
Okay.
Threw up, was like, okay, well, I got out of my system. I'll be better now. I'm doing the road gig tomorrow. And then half an hour later, it happened again.
Yep.
And I was shaking and cold and the heat was off in our apartment, even though it was freezing. So I had to like sit in a hot shower to like heat up and not shake.
Maddie.
So I was sitting in the hot, and I had slept 4 hours the
You
night
needed a
before.
lesbian. You needed the warmth of a woman. You
did.
needed mommy at that moment.
I literally.
Speaking of mommy, Chosen Family
podcast. That's me, by the way. Ashley's daddy.
But I was like, I had slept 4 hours the night before, so I was like falling asleep, standing up in the shower, and then I would be woken up by the need to vomit again.
Oh, God.
And I stayed up. I mean, it was like 6 hours of vomiting like every half hour, and I was supposed to get on the plane, and I was like, "There's no way this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't."
I'm so sorry,
No,
Maddie.
it's okay. So I stayed home, and okay, trigger warning for eating disorder. But I was like, I did lose 5 pounds.
Oh no.
I was like, I won't do it again, but like, you know, if you're
were like,
given
I
a winning
won't-
lottery
you
ticket.
don't have to say that. No one's like, Maddie, do it again, bitch. Do it.
No, I mean, I don't want people to think that I'm like,
No.
therefore I will.
No one's
And again, truly, I'm
thinking
not
that.
trying to make light of that, but I was curious because I was like, oh my God, how much have I?
Everyone has had a weird food week where they're like,
Also, I can say that I have binge eating disorder, so I have the opposite. It's in
you're
the
good,
same.
You're good. You're allowed to talk about your like food jokes are fine. They're fine.
That's the only relationship I have is my relationship to food.
Did you have gay sex this week? No, but I ate this cheese thing that made me puke.
That's so funny. And yes, and you know, obviously jokes are jokes and stuff like that. But this is really the core difference between this podcast and Chosen Family. Listener, did you hate that joke? Then head over to Chosen Family Podcast, where I get shamed for making jokes like that, and we have to
Alayna tries
cut
to
them
keep
out
Ashley
because
on.
no one's riffing on them.
Oh, it does.
Speaking-
It does happen.
Speaking of which, 9/11.
Oh, I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
I keep doing
See,
9/11
Maddie didn't
jokes.
rip on it either.
Well, no, 9/11 is fun because, and cut that up and use it for whatever you want.
We have to talk about 9/11 every single time.
No, because
No,
9/11
explain
is
why 9/11
edgy,
is fun.
but leftist people will laugh at it because they're like, yeah, it's the edgiest thing you can say.
Right. Yes.
And I am leftist, but you know what I mean? You can say that. Maybe cut what I'm saying. I don't know.
No, don't cut it. It's fine.
I don't want to sound like I'm like, nobody will laugh at
This,
it. Like,
this is comedy humor. This is comedy theory talk,
But
not
there-
9/11 talk.
Yeah.
It just happens to be about 9/11.
but comedy theory talk, 9/11, you can do.
It is the most hyperbolic thing that you can pick.
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna pick something to do hyperbole about, Elena's like, I am God. Elena, hello, hello. It's like the most extreme thing that you can pick because it's a universally agreed upon bad thing.
And because in this country, it's so like, never forget blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, there are like a lot of other bad things too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
Sorry, hot take. No, maybe
No,
cut
for
that.
sure.
I'm like,
No, there are a
but I
ton
think
of
that
other
almost
bad
is
things.
what turned it.
You know, Maddie, I'm actually with you on this. That's the first statement I've agreed with in this
There are
entire
tons of other, but yeah, horrible
never
things.
ending 9/11 bit.
Well, it's sort of like really
So
hard.
sorry, Elena's so uncomfortable.
You know, the composite of all the shootings is like probably bigger than 9/11.
Yeah.
I haven't done the math.
Absolutely.
No, it is for sure like a conservative,
Yeah.
weird, xenophobic thing that we harp on it. So
Yeah.
it is kind of like a funny way to take
Exactly.
it back to be like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you know me, you know I've got a sick 9/11 joke.
It's
and
so good.
I absolutely adore it. 9/11, not the joke. Wouldn't it be funny if this is what I get canceled for?
Yeah, and then there's 4 more Chosen Family episodes that have to come out yet of you talking
You're
about
like, I'm getting
9/11
my money's
incessantly.
worth. Well, that was, I'm so sorry.
Oh, thanks.
Funny
Can we-
story.
Do we have like minutes at all to go back to the multiple orgasms thing with Maddie? We said we were going to circle back. And then
Oh,
we
sure. I
didn't.
did have a food poisoning thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Can I just say really quick, because this is not a big topic. I
Yeah,
got
definitely
food
ask
poisoning.
me for permission. This is my podcast.
Well, I'm just checking in with everybody. I got food poisoning in Cleveland the night that I was doing a show,
Oh.
and it hit while I was on stage. And then but it was a sold out show, so we added a second show. So I had to do a second show while I had.
How did you do it?
I don't know, adrenaline.
Oh my God.
Adrenaline. I was in so much pain I couldn't stand up. I had to do the whole second show sitting on the stool.
Jeez.
We turned it
But
into a
did you
bit. A
have
woman put a
a
crystal in my belly
lesbian
button. What?
Did you have a lesbian woman to hold you in her arms?
I had a lesbian woman come up on stage and put a crystal in my belly button.
That's fucking incredible.
It didn't work.
Oh.
People were handing me Alka-Seltzer, ginger ale. It was
Oh.
so bad.
Wow.
And here's how busy and swamped with work I am. The next day, I just moved on. Like,
did you ever throw up?
No, I didn't throw up.
Oh my God.
I came kind of, the other way.
You just
I think I just kind of powered
Yeah.
through it enough that it just moved through me the other way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
because
crazy.
of the adrenaline. But I think the funnier part of it is I'm such a workaholic that by the next day I had just completely moved on.
That's psychotic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That
My
is,
body, I will
concerning,
say,
honestly.
yeah, it is super concerning. My body is legitimately falling apart, and I have 6 weeks off the road coming up, and I'm just like so excited to take a break. And I think I'm going to take a patreon.com/WHGS. I think I'm going to take a money cut so that I can tour a little less. Because,
Oh, that's so nice.
because I am falling apart.
yeah.
I'm falling
Do you
apart.
do your morning coffee walk meditate when you're on the road too, or is that only when
I
you're
try.
home?
It's really, I mean, I meditate every day, but it's keeping routine going is so hard when you're on the road.
I'm like just
course,
coming
yeah.
up on that now that it's, yeah.
Because a lot of times where you're staying, you can't take a walk because you're on a highway.
Yeah.
You know,
You're in the
a-
middle of
you're in a
nowhere.
mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyway, multiple orgasms.
No, I just, for Maddie's sharing portion, they kind of dodged and went into vomit instead
Sharing
of sex.
corner. Well, Maddie is our little, I'm so sorry. Maddie's our little gay virgin.
Why are you sorry?
Oh,
Sounded condescending.
Oh, I don't care. No, I like the
gay
sharing
virgin?
corner.
Tell me more about Maddie. I want to know everything about you.
Oh, Elena, see
Aw.
how sweet Elena is.
Thank you.
No,
I'm
because
well,
earlier you made a comment about something my baby queer is showing. Now Ashley's saying you're gay virgin.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So I'm like, gender wise, the queerness has been there for a long time. Like since middle school, I've known, and then I sort of was like, just tucked it away in a box for a while and was like, yeah, it was probably a phase. And then it came back and I was like, it was 100% not. The gender
Yes.
thing is much more like, I think my into queerness, but I also women are fantastic and I'm attracted to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been with a woman. I've only
And
been
I
with
keep
with
telling
cis
everyone to
dudes.
slide into Maddie's
Okay.
DMs, and they are, and Maddie will not have sex with them.
Everyone's so nice and I'm so nervous.
That's fair. Yeah, that's freaking
But I
It's
nervous.
not
also
fair. You're a
also
bitch.
it's really hard for me to meet. But I don't.
I mean that sincerely, the same way that I mean that I love 9/11. You are a little bitch. Oh, Alex, you got a riff?
Not really. I was just saying I'm with you, Ashley.
Pussy. I'll speak the words that Alex cannot. Pussy ass bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we're working on that.
Elena seems so frustrated to have a podcast with me.
No, I love having a podcast with you. I just can't believe this 9/11 thing has followed us this far.
If you know anything about me, you know when people aren't laughing at my joke, I will take the joke to the most extreme place until people come around, and they fucking do.
I'm
They
literally
do.
picturing the compilations that people are gonna make of of these. Like, there's like 5 episodes now of this 9/11 saga.
The 9/11 saga is a great Fox News program.
Yes, exactly. Do you see the problem?
No.
Okay, right. That's clear. Yeah. Dumb question. Okay, well, I mean, this is not at all I know there are absolutely people who are not interested in multiple orgasms, can't have them, whatever. I'm not at all trying to say that's not you. But from my personal experience, I was also in that camp until I started sleeping with queer people.
Really?
Yes. I truly believed I was physically incapable of having multiple orgasms.
Wow. Well,
That's all. And I really want to be clear. I'm not trying to tell you that your
No,
experience isn't your true
Kind of
experience.
sounds like some of the Chosen Family listeners where you're telling Maddie that they are a lesbian.
No, that's not at all what I'm
That's exactly. No wonder you have this influence on them, mommy. No wonder.
saying.
no, that would be really interesting.
I also think that's like sort of an experience thing too. Like you can figure out how to have different types of sex and different types of orgasms.
but I think this is very
I'm not saying
TMI
you
vulnerable,
can,
but like by myself too. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
same
yeah.
thing,
No,
which is what makes me
same,
think
dude.
that it's like,
Same,
really?
though. Yes, I was literally the same. Like,
Wait, that's
and
crazy.
Still,
You're a lesbian.
And like, but still on my own.
I'm messing
I'm not
around.
interested in like multiple, but like, because exactly everything you're saying, that like feeling of no, I'm done. I'm like not
Also-
even turned on anymore. All of that, like I resonate with everything. The change for me was like the little bit of a like rest period, like a little bit of refractory period, or sometimes a like continuation, but so gentle, so like,
yeah.
and allowing
I'm a big
it
fan
to
of doing
not-
that to other people, by the way.
allowing
I've
it
had
to
people
not
say that to me.
immediately like feel great or good. Like it's, how do you explain this? It's like, so you have number 1, right? And your body's like, I'm done. This, if like stimulation continues very gently, very slowly, at first it's kind of like, oh, this is just something that's happening. It's not like I'm having a emotional,
Which is what you'll
intellectual
love to feel during sex.
response.
No,
No,
this
but
is just
really-
something that's happening.
But then, like, for curiosity's sake, I was like, okay, like, let's see. And it just, like, comes back around.
Dang.
But maybe not.
But you gotta
But
let it.
also maybe not. You never know.
Yeah, but also maybe not. And that's, again, it's not any sort of pressure thing. It's just.
I am getting the most
Maybe.
coaching of anyone before sleeping with a woman. I better. This is like what's the movie? What's the movie where they're like the boxer, $1 Million Baby? I haven't seen it, but you're like hyping me up for like go win the fight. I better knock it out of the park, dude.
Is that the one where she gets paralyzed?
Oh, is it? I only
hope that
seen the
doesn't
Always
happen
Sunny
to
in
you.
Philadelphia parody of it. I only know it from tertiary pop culture references to it.
Alex, is that the one where she gets paralyzed?
Which one?
I don't know,
missed
but I
that.
can look it up.
I
I think
think it is. Well, hopefully that won't be the outcome of your multiple orgasms.
Yes. I'm like, oh, shit.
Well, this has been a truly problematic episode if we're having gay sex.
God. Yes. Ashley's non-binary. Maddie's a lesbian. I'm a pillow princess.
And I'm so glad we end on paraplegia. But
Oh no.
Yeah, it's the one where she gets paralyzed.
okay, great. Is it from being a lesbian? Yes. So
Multiple orgasms, yeah.
thank you guys for listening. Let's do butt plugs. A
Butt
fist
plugs.
to the future. Alayna, what are you working on? Where can people find you?
Well, I actually started my own podcast with Ashley, Gavin, and Mac in Jimmy. It's called Chosen
It's about
Family
9/11.
Podcast.
What? Is it not funny anymore?
Please remember the contracts have not even been signed, Ashley. I still have to write my name on that dotted line. You can find me at Miss Fender with 2 R's on TikTok, Instagram, or just like Alayna Joy on YouTube. I'm all over the internet.
It's such a great companion to this podcast because this podcast is truly a comedy podcast that I've disguised as a gay sex podcast, whereas Chosen Family is an advice podcast. You write in your questions about what you're going through, whether that's like queerness stuff or ew, I hate that I said queerness, or gender or dating or family, and we're your chosen family. And we read these questions and then we give you the best advice that we can. Well, Alayna and Mac give the best advice that they can. And then I just sort of talk about 9/11. But you can check it out. You can check it out on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. And who knows, maybe Maddie will come on. Maybe I'll force them to have you on the podcast.
You should. Oh my God, you should. And we'll have like an actual real conversation about like your coming out experience and everything.
Oh, that
was
like
so your
fun.
Queer journey.
Right, because I just never let you talk about that. And then Maddie, go follow Maddie at Maddie T. Wiener. Their special, their email list, rabbitinfo.finance.
Let's go. I'm writing some Substack essays too, but all that is in the link tree in my Instagram bio.
And then you guys know this podcast is made by Patreon, patreon.com/WHGS. I know you hear ads, but the Patreon is the thing that keeps this podcast alive. So please go and donate. Donate as little as $1. And then sign up for my text alert. I'll text you when I tour your city, and we are adding international dates. So go sign up. Yeah. Okay.
If you are coming to Vancouver ever, I better be the first person to hear about it.
Duh. You're my wife.
I know, I'm just ex-wife.
Okay. Well, technicality.
I'm the main she's been talking about this whole time. It's me.
Alayna and I made sweet, sweet love. Ew.
On Ashley's birthday.
On my birthday. Gross. Thank you for listening. Patreon.com/WHGS. Give me $1. We have 4 bonus episodes a month. Jesus fucking Christ. And come see me on tour. Get on the text list. I don't like annoying you, so could you just do it? I don't like saying this. If you guys could just be proactive and be like, this podcast is worth $1 a month. If everyone did that, I'd be in really phenomenal shape. It would be super cool if you did that. Okay? I know the vast majority of you don't, but a lot of you do. And if you do, thank you so fucking much. You make this possible. The ads alone, we'd have to shut this thing down. There's no way. And here's a gay thought. Listener, one of my favorite things about, well, future things, because I've not experienced this yet, but I hope when I have a bebe with my wife that we will both carry a child, because I think it's cool to be both. I'm using gendered terms here, but I think you're going to understand what I'm saying. I think it's cool to be the mommy and the daddy, to watch the pregnancy, but also have the pregnancy. You get to see it from both sides. What a beautiful thing. And then I thought, what are the other perks of the queer relationships that you're in that straight people, they just don't get to have? Because look, being gay sucks a lot of the time, but there's some magical things in there too, right? There's so much freedom. So write in the comments, if you're still here, I hope so, or DM me, whatever you want to do. The Discord, we have a Discord. Go right in. What is your favorite thing about your little queer relationship? And what are the ones that I don't understand? Like 2 men are together, or trans folks, or NB folks who are together. Let me know. What are the little magic moments that you like and think are special? That was gay. That was a little gay thought.